I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's my first YouTube video. Hope it goes well. If you can, like, subscribe, share, tag me, follow me on Instagram at Mr. Cheeks the Barber, Facebook Calvin Cheeks, that's my name. I guess that's it. Let's get into this. Okay, so right now I'm using the Sally ion clippers. You can get them for $99 at Sally's. I actually stand behind them. I used to be a wall fan with the cordless seniors, the magic clips, and but I tried these out, bought them for a backup pair, and began to love them. So really, that's the only thing I cut with. Got like 2 or 3 pairs. I love them, man. I recommend them to anybody. So right now what I'm doing, I'm starting out with a 1 open, going against the grain, trying to get that excess hair off because he been woofing since the beginning of quarantine. So trying to get this extra hair off, clean it up real nice, get it all to a nice level. You see I'm going, following the hair, going against the grain, no matter which way it goes, I cut against it, just clean it up, and then in the end I'll come back with it, with the clippers all the way closed. See, right now I have them open, and as I gradually, get the hair off for the dark spots, I'll adjust it as I need it, and you'll see how it works out. Just pay attention. Okay, so this time I dropped it down from a 1 to a half guard, and right now I have the half guard closed, and I'm going with the grain. This is like my cleanup process, because even though you're going against the grain, you can actually see in the video all these dark spots and all that weight that's from the hair laying in different directions and stuff. So what I'm doing now, I'm combing it and I'm going over it with the clippers, and what that will do is it'll clean it up for a better cut. You can actually see what you're working with. So just pay attention. So as you can see, I went across his whole head with the half guard closed, and what that did was lay the hair down. So now I actually know what I'm working with, and by the quarantine, him having his hair so thick, he had a little bit of dandruff. So what I'm using now is a coconut oil dry shampoo, and all I'm doing is spraying it up there, get it in real good, and then I take the towel. Take a towel and agitate it, and I do that over the whole head. And what that does is it loosens the dandruff and all the dirt in the scalp or whatever. And once I'm done with that, I will go over it with a wave brush, and just lay his hair back down, and I'll proceed with my cut. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking my wall retro T-cuts and I'm creating a guideline for the taper, for the neck taper, and I'm leaving the outside edges for the hairline to create more depth, which you'll see at the end of the cut. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the sides. I'm gonna create a ball guideline right along his taper, which eventually I use my clippers, just the blades only, and I'm gonna blend that out. You'll see. Pay attention. Okay, so what you see now is I'm using my solid clipper, ion clipper, and I'm opening them all the way up to create a guideline for the taper. And once I get the top guideline blended out, I'm gonna close them up, and then I'm gonna use the sides, the side teeth of my clippers, like the last 5 teeth on either side, to blend it. That way, like I said earlier, if you use the whole blade, you end up, making the taper higher. So, just pay attention. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm blending it out with the open blade on the clippers. The blade is completely open, and I'm blending out that top guideline. And with the closed blade, I use that to blend out the bottom guideline. And if you watch, you could actually see it, but pay attention. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm creating another guideline with the zero guard. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna follow the same steps as I did with the open and closed blade without a guard. I'm gonna do the same thing with guard on it. Just open it up, make that third guideline, blend it in real nice. I mean, you're gonna still have a little bit of weight, but that's why you elevate your guards, So once you blend that top line in, you close the guard up, close your blade up, and keep going at it with the closed blade on the bottom line, and that'll blend that line in. Do the same thing you did on the sides. The only thing on the sides is you want to brush the hair in the pattern that it grows. And as far as around the top of the ear, you want to use the corner of the blade and come right above the ear. I mean, it's like almost you can form like a little, I would say, V right there above the ear, but right there in the temple. Use that same stroke with the open guard and the closed guard in that area, and you'll eventually start to see the taper on the temples. You'll eventually start to see it blend in. You just come around the ear, just using the 5 teeth on the side of your clippers, and it'll work out for you. But you'll see it in the video. Like right now, see what I'm doing is going behind that ear, and I got the guard open right now, cleaning up all the hair. I'm following all directions. If the hair is going left, 2, 3 hairs going this way, I'm still coming at it against the grain no matter which way it grows. And that's how you keep your haircut clean. But as you can see, you see it right here. See, this right here, I shouldn't even have to tell you. All I did was up the guard from a 0 to a half, and still following the same procedures. And as you can see, I'm getting close to the occipital bone, however you say that joint, But I'm pretty much up there. But I've already established my lighter blend below it. So with this half guard, as you can see, I'm blending it in, I'm creating another guideline, and as you can see, it's gonna blend in to where the taper is right below the occipital bone, however you say that jump, but the taper is gonna fall right below it, so it's gonna create a natural look on the back of his head. It's gonna be, it's gonna fit his profile. So yes, just pay attention, Okay, as you probably noticed, every time I switch my blade up, what I'm doing is, as I'm blending out the taper on his his temple. Slowly, gradually blending out the beard as well. Alright, so now I'm on a one guard. Same procedure, same steps. You should already know the procedure. So go ahead and try it out yourself. If you following with me with your clippers, go ahead and try it out, and you get it. Alright, so what I got here is some of that got to be glued. I'm pretty sure you guys know about that. You can find it at any hair store, Walmart, Target, anywhere where they have a hair section, and it only costs about $6, $7, depending on where you get it from. But I love it because I use it to go across the hairline, the beard line, wherever my edges are gonna touch. I use it to basically stiffen the hairs up. It makes them lay down, and it creates some. It stops the hair from movement. So right here I have my Andy Slimline Pro LIs. I kind of modified them a little bit. Zero got them, and I'm about to proceed with start on this edge up. What I'm doing right here is I'm brushing the hair down. You will see me, and throughout this part here, you'll see me swapping from the brush to the comb a lot, and that all depends on like what part of the hair that I'm on, what part of the head that I'm on, and how the hair is laying at the hairline, because sometimes a brush could get it done, sometimes a comb can make it lay just a whole lot more better. So, it's all according to how you want to do it, but this is how I do it. So what I'm doing right now, I'm taking my clippers, the Silas Ion brand clippers that I love so much, taking those, and I have the blade closed all the way, and I'm basically freehanding the beard. I'm shaping this beard. I'm combing it out as I shape it, but I'm hitting it as light as possible, just to take off the excess hairs. I'm not actually cutting into it because I don't want to make the beard smaller. I still want to keep it full. And like right now, I'm slowly just nicking at the loose hairs just hanging, just to give it the sides and the curves some shape, and I'm coming up under it, Just pay attention. So right here, as you can see, use my 4 blade holder, and I have my double wide split razor blades, the Derby Premium or Platinum, one of them. But I prefer those. Those are pretty good. But right now, you can see the cut is really done, but I want to, clean it up with the razor edge up the razor line. So I'll be going over his whole hairline with the razor, and it'll create definition to that line. It'll make it pop more, by cleaning up those excess small hairs that's, around the hairline. It just makes it look good, make it pop, but, pay attention. Okay, so right here is the finished product. Like, share, subscribe, tag me, follow me on IG, Mr. Cheeks the Barber. I'm also on Facebook. My name is Calvin Cheeks. Yeah, that's it.